Welcome back to Banished Megamod 9, and look at this beautiful, beautiful thing here. We don't want these, go away. I'm not a fan of trade things. We have 323 labourers, 30 builders, oh my word, and death is stalking us again. We've got 1,000 people. That's adults with 50 students and 38 children. Bit low on the children, I know. But what I would like to do is to have a quick look at the stats that we've achieved so far on this map. Let's get round to our normal viewpoint, that I have some chance of finding where I am. Doesn't that pink bush look beautiful with the grey? It's so gorgeous. This whole mod is just so gorgeous. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's very difficult to play other mods when you're used to the size and complexity of this one. I do love Banished North 9. Now let's have a look here. Let's have a look at production. And the overview is what I want. Yeah, families, 689, homes, 369. We're dropping behind again. Citizens, 1132. Wow, over 1,000, 99% clothed, 93% educated, 5 bars of health, 5 bars of happiness. Now, when I started this mod, and this whole playthrough series, this was with the idea of getting my layouts better and more attractive. And I've worked quite hard on that in this series for me. And I think that I've actually learnt a lot and come a long way in this series. Now, what I have found, apart from the elves, we found the elves. Wasn't that wonderful? I love that. But what has happened is that I've found out now through the Banished Discord, and for those of you who are fans, there is a Banished Discord. It's run by Kralreg, who does the Megamod 9. And I have found that Megamod 9 has just come out on Steam. Up till now, you've had to download it from the website. And I know that people like to play along with games, like to play the same maps sometimes, and sometimes the same versions. So I have decided that what we will do is to finish this series, and this will be the last episode of this series. And then I'm going to take all the mods out where they're installed, get it back to basic Banished, and then I'm going to go onto Steam. I play it through Steam, so it's not that I have to go onto it. But what I will do is I will take out the mods I've got installed. I will reinstall the mods through the Banished Steam area. There are 7 parts to this mod, so I'm going to have to download, oh gosh, 7 whole lots. Oh dear, look where they're coming, where they think the well is. See, this isn't counting as a well at all. Wow, oh my goodness, we're going to burn to the ground. We will end in fire. So we'll download all 7 parts. We will load them in. And if you do decide to play along, please be aware that when we load in, we will be loading in part 1 at the top of the list, then part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they go in that order with part 1 at the top. And then hopefully that will all set off. And that is, I believe, the latest version of Banished. And I've checked on that quite carefully. But I think in any event, playing this will be good. Now, this to me is the first time that Banished Megamod 9 has been on Steam. So I think this is a good thing to do. But before we go, I would like to have one last, I don't need this anymore, this has been sorted out. I would like to have one last look at this map and also at how we've developed. If you remember, we started with this forester in this area. We worked on to this beautiful marine Port Royal levels and areas and the buildings, the Sherbrooke houses, the beautiful, beautiful dock accoutrements. We moved into a mining village. We discovered, or I discovered for the first time, this astonishing mod here with the real castle walls and things like the Cathedral of the Wicked, you know, the keep. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Midnight Heart. I mean, so gorgeous. I'm hoping it's in the next episode. We stuck with some traditional docks. We found a pumpkin village for October. We did our horses, which we always tend to do. We found an area here that seemed to have great potential. The MG monastery and these houses, the MG thing, but it didn't seem as complete as some of the other mods. But we soldiered on. We loved the pumpkin village. We found Agenor's glorious colours, which came as a huge shock to me and maybe to everybody else, but we found them. We enjoyed all that. We had a wonderful combination of keep, towers and houses here that I thought worked well. And again, I was trying to get the look right. We did a brilliant area here with the red brick and the Sherbrooke houses. I mean, what a colourful area that is. Loving that. I thought that the discovery of the elves and the elval buildings was wonderful. Absolutely gorgeous. That was one of my highlights for this series, discovering that lot. I hope we get it in the next lot. They were really, really beautiful, the elvish areas. We did do a Christmas village, and it came out much better than the first one I'd done. We found a lot more, we developed a lot more, and I think it was laid out better. We had almost every animal. We had big farming areas. We did very, very well over here with this market area here, which came out to be very varied. Liked that. We did well there, I thought. And then we had a lovely little promontory over here. We discovered the decorative ships, which were a real plus. And then we had this nice little area here that came up. So I think that all in all, this has been a very, very good series for me in terms of what I've discovered, buildings I've discovered, and I think also that I have managed to improve my layout hugely and my decoration. If you look round, my decoration is a lot firmer. We even found a crocodile for our swamp house. Do you remember that? Oh my goodness. Finding the crocodile, and it's still there. We have the real dead crocodile or live crocodile, whatever we have it, and we found a crocodile hunter. I mean, this sort of thing to me was just magic, finding all these different little bits and pieces. So I think we have had a wonderful series, but I am going to leave it here. I hope that you enjoy the next series as much. I hope you follow me in it. I will spend some time now selecting a good map, because it's, you know, if you look at this map, let's look at the big one. It's always good to have a decent map. And this is our map here. And you can see how nice it was with the big river going through. And we've actually had 4 lakes. We never got to 2 of them. We had a brook as well. I thought this was a particularly good map. The number of the map, the way to find it is in, of course, the first episode in this series. So guys, that is the end of this series, and we will leave you with this beautiful vision of the rainbow and the elves. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Please follow me for the next series. Hopefully, now that it's on Steam, you'll be able to play along. And by the way, if you do download it from Steam, when you first load Banished, it takes about 5 minutes of blank screen to load. Don't panic. It's fine. It just takes a very, very long time to load. So, join me in the next series. Bye bye, guys.